How were you able to keep it a secret once Gloria told you the truth, that she was not your biological mother?
You know, you're just like having another out-of-body experience, like, hold up, maybe I just heard that from the TV. Maybe you didn't tell me that. I don't know what happened there. People to make it seem like I was protecting her, but you also gotta understand, you're telling one, like a 16-year-old this, so what do I do?
Eventually, a court-ordered DNA test reveals that Alexis is, in fact, Kamiyah Mobley.
Both Shannara and Craig have the opportunity as victims to get on the stand and speak directly to Gloria.
I never knew this day would come that I would finally face the kidnapper. The parents suffering on so many levels.
The mother and father.
The mother and father suffering. She still doesn't understand that she's not Kamiyah's mother. What she has pumping through Kamiyah is lies. What I have pumping through Kamiyah is blood.
One of the most emotional moments during the sentencing hearing was when Shannara Mobley took the stand.
She came in there and told me she was a nurse. And I thought that's what she was. She dressed it like one.
And did you trust her?
Yes, I did.
You could just feel the pain of this woman who had lost her child for 18, 19 years.
How are you doing mentally as a 16-year-old woman that's had your child taken?
Nightmares, self-medicating myself. I just didn't want to be here.
She has every reason to hate Gloria for what Gloria did. And I think after just having it bottled up for so long and you get your opportunity to tell her how you feel, and she did exactly that.
It's only one sentence, and I don't think she's open up for that. I would say death.
She stunned everyone when she said the death penalty.
Of course, that wasn't on the table.
Shannara knew that, and so she asked, well, just give her the maximum sentence possible.
I'm still hurting. When you reaching out to my child, that is my child. I am your mother, Kamiyah. I am your mother.
Alexis touched my leg, and I think that was like a dagger to her because of all the emotion in it.
You could just feel the pain of these two parents really struggling for the heart and soul of their own child.
Ms. Williams, if you'll please come forward.
There was so much anticipation because this was the public's first chance to actually hear from Gloria Williams.
On July 10th, 1998, what happened?
I left work, I got on 95 South and just headed south.
Gloria talks about the night she drove to Jacksonville.
And what were you thinking about during your drive?
I really just cannot tell you what was on my mind. My head was in a different place.
She explained that she had suffered a miscarriage, and this pregnancy was supposed to bring peace to her very tumultuous relationship.
My spirit was broke, my heart was broke. I just thought, you know, this would bring peace to the house, and it didn't.
Video was shown of that arrest over a year ago of Gloria Williams.
It's okay. I'm trying to be strong for you. You trying to worry about me, okay?
And what's going on there, Mrs. Williams?
I'm telling her to behave herself, to be respectful to her family. I'm saying goodbye to her. I just wanted her to be okay.
Gloria's testimony was, depending on what side of the aisle you were sitting on, was very, very difficult to hear.
6 weeks later, Gloria Williams stood before Judge Marianne Aho.
The defendant is adjudicated guilty of kidnapping, the first-degree felony.
For that final sentencing, Kamiyah wasn't there because she did not want to choose a side.
The sentence is she will serve 18 years in the Florida State Prison.
She sentenced Gloria Williams to 18 years in prison. The 18 years that Shannara Mobley didn't lay eyes on her daughter.